Clint Walker, born Norman Eugene Walker on May 30th, 1927 in Hartford, Illinois, remains one of the most enduring figures in Western television and film history. Raised during the Great Depression in a hard-working Midwestern household, Walker developed a strong work ethic and an appreciation for the outdoors, qualities that would define his legendary on-screen persona. Towering at 6 feet 6 inches with a deep baritone voice, Walker combined physical prowess with a quiet, noble charisma, making him the perfect embodiment of the rugged yet principled Western hero. From his early days in the Merchant Marine to his rise in Hollywood, Walker's life was marked by resilience, determination, and authenticity. Beyond the screen, he lived a multifaceted life, filled with adventure, personal triumphs, and deep devotion to family, leaving behind a legacy that resonates not only with fans of the Western genre, but also with those inspired by his character, strength, and enduring spirit. Early life and formative years, Walker's upbringing in Hartford, Illinois, shaped the man he would become. Born to Gladys Harler Walker of Czech descent and Paul Arnold Walker, an oil refinery worker, he grew up in a modest, industrious household during the Great Depression. Early responsibility fell on his shoulders, prompting him to leave school at a young age to help support his family. Jobs on riverboats, in factories, and other labor-intensive work instilled a tireless work ethic. His experiences during these years fostered resilience, discipline, and self-reliance, qualities that would later define his on-screen characters. The outdoors became both a playground and a classroom, teaching him patience, endurance, and physical strength. These formative experiences not only shaped his approach to life, but also lent authenticity to his later performances as rugged Western heroes. Walker's connection to the natural world and the working-class values of his youth remained a guiding force throughout his life. Service in the Merchant Marine and early careers. At just 17, Walker joined the United States Merchant Marine during World War II, a decision that exposed him to the wider world and taught him discipline, courage, and determination. His service gave him first-hand experience in teamwork and adversity, lessons that would shape his professional and personal outlook. After the war, he explored multiple career paths, including work as a doorman, sheet metal worker, and even an undercover private investigator. Each role required adaptability and resilience, further honing his character and self-reliance. Walker's towering stature, chiseled features, and commanding presence naturally drew attention, setting the stage for his eventual entry into Hollywood. His life before acting was filled with authentic, hands-on experiences that grounded him in reality, allowing him to portray rugged, principled characters with conviction. These years instilled in him a humility and practical wisdom that contrasted with the glitz of Hollywood, shaping both the actor and the man. Hollywood beginnings and rise to fame. Walker's transition to Hollywood came through a combination of opportunity and innate presence. While working as a security officer at the Sands Hotel in Las Vegas, he caught the eye of talent scouts who recognized his star potential despite having no formal acting training. His first screen appearances were minor, including an uncredited role as a Sardinian captain in The Ten Commandments, 1956. However, his breakthrough came when Warner Brothers cast him as Cheyenne Body in Cheyenne, 1955 to 1963, the first hour-long Western television series. Walker's stoic yet charismatic portrayal of the drifter hero captured viewers' imaginations, making him an instant icon. His commanding presence, physicality, and understated charm defined Cheyenne Body as a noble, principled figure. This role not only solidified his career, but also cemented his place in television history, earning him recognition as one of the quintessential Western heroes of his era. Walker's authentic demeanor and dedication to the craft resonated deeply with audiences, establishing him as a household name. Transition to film and continued success. Walker leveraged his television stardom into a successful film career, particularly in westerns and action-adventure films. He starred in Fort Dobbs, 1958, Yellowstone Kelly, 1959, and Gold of the Seven Saints, 1961, each role showcasing his ability to combine rugged heroism with emotional nuance. He also appeared outside the Western genre in films such as None But the Brave, 1965, and The Night of the Grizzly, 1966. Perhaps one of his most famous roles came in The Dirty Dozen, 1967, where he played Samson Posey, a mild-mannered but imposing convict recruited for a perilous World War II mission. These projects allowed Walker to explore a broader range of characters, while retaining the stoic heroism that defined his screen presence. His consistent performances solidified him as a versatile and reliable actor, capable of commanding both television and film audiences. Walker's enduring appeal lay in his authenticity, physicality, and understated charm, which bridged the gap between the screen and viewers' hearts. Rivalry with James Arness. Despite his success, Walker's career was not without tensions. A notable aspect of his professional life was a long-standing rivalry with James Arness, star of Gunsmoke, 1955 to 1975. The two actors represented competing forces in the Western television landscape, with both men towering figures and iconic portrayals of lawmen and drifters. Walker reportedly resented Arness due to perceived advantages in his career trajectory, including Arness being handpicked by John Wayne to star in Gunsmoke. Walker's work ethic and blue-collar background contrasted with Arness's Hollywood connections, fueling feelings of professional jealousy. The rivalry extended beyond comparisons of career longevity, as Gunsmoke's 20-year run overshadowed Cheyenne despite its pioneering role in television. While publicly maintaining professionalism, Walker privately harbored animosity, highlighting the competitive nature of Hollywood and the emotional stakes actors navigated behind the scenes in the golden age of television. Personal life and marriages. Walker's personal life was marked by 3 significant marriages, reflecting both joy and loss. He married Verna Garver in 1948, and together they had a daughter, Valerie, who had become one of the first female airline pilots, demonstrating determination and trailblazing spirit. Walker's marriage to Garver lasted 2 decades, ending in 1968. In 1974, he married Giselle Hennessy, enjoying a devoted partnership until her passing in 1994. Finally, he married Susan Cavallari in 1997, sharing over 2 decades together in Grass Valley, California. These relationships reveal a man capable of deep affection and loyalty, seeking companionship and stability amidst the demands of Hollywood fame. Beyond family, Walker's personal interests included outdoor activities, Western conventions, and a pescatarian diet, reflecting his commitment to health, simplicity, and balance in life. Near-fatal accident and resilience. Walker's life was defined by resilience, exemplified by a near-fatal skiing accident in May 1971 at Mammoth Mountain. While skiing, he was impaled by a ski pole that pierced his heart, leaving him clinically dead upon hospital arrival. Miraculously, doctors noticed faint signs of life and performed emergency surgery, ultimately saving him. Within 2 months, Walker returned to work, an extraordinary demonstration of fortitude and determination. This real-life ordeal mirrored the toughness of his on-screen characters and cemented his legendary status as a man of courage and perseverance. The incident became a testament to his physical and mental strength, adding a heroic dimension to his public persona and reinforcing his image as both a screen and real-life embodiment of the rugged, enduring Western archetype. Later years, health and death. In his later years, Walker continued to embrace his Western legacy, participating in conventions and lending his voice to projects like Small Soldiers, 1998. Despite a quieter life in Grass Valley, California, he remained active and engaged with fans. Walker maintained strong principles, healthy dietary habits, and a dedication to his personal interests until declining health impacted his life. On May 21st, 2018, at the age of 90, he passed away from congestive heart failure, leaving behind a daughter, third wife, and close family members. Walker's death marked the conclusion of a life defined by iconic performances, personal resilience, and unwavering integrity. His contributions to television, film, and Western culture endure, ensuring his place as one of Hollywood's most beloved, respected, and legendary figures.